Ah, greetings, welcome back. We're here for the final half of Not the Urgent Mission.
Not the urgent mission.
Nope. Screw the old lady. She can
I'll
wait.
talk to you a little more. Just a little.
And this time we're gonna fight her in the tower.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Tower's a pretty cool place.
The tower's a really cool place until you have to fight an Elder Dragon there.
But, you know, when you're farming Remabra, it's alright.
No. 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 I have not gotten the skull yet, and hundreds of Remabra are dead by my hands. I hate you, Remabra. I'm waiting till high rank to get the skull, to be honest. God. So, you know what the fun part about the tower is when you fight a Elder Dragon here?
What?
Climbing the tower. Yeah. I did find out, though, while I was grinding Lunestra for the Fire Dragon weapon, that if you do die, you start in Area 9 instead of all the way in the very beginning.
Huh.
But otherwise, yeah, you have to... They'll generally fight all the way in the top of the tower. So that's a good 5 minutes you waste climbing the tower.
That's... What?
If you're really quick, you can usually catch them at 5. But then you have to be really quick and not, you know, buff up and everything. Then you have to buff up in the middle of the fight. So, oh yes, I should probably also have mentioned in the previous video. Poison will negate the aura, as with all the Elder Dragons that have an aura. So, they'll always toss you some poison knives.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
It's pretty nice of Monster Hunter, which is not usually a very nice game.
Yeah. But this time I brought my buff down, which is immensely more useful. There we go, block that.
Damn.
That's why I always kind of sort of turn around and go like, okay, I'm gonna block it, because just in case. And this time I brought my lovely crutch setup with the sharpness, so I won't, you know, gun my gun lance to death, and a proper gunning gun lance.
Now you can actually hurt him.
Well, it's more because I want to reach the wings with the long shot type, because the previous gunlet had spread shot type, and I hate how spread shot type works. And plus, you only got 2 shots, and I feel that the third shot is just right. That's, you know, that's just personal preference.
I don't know much about the gun lance, so I think we already established that.
Well, you have normal shot types, which is weak damage, and the explosion is right in front of it, so you have to pretty much in stab range for the big damage from the shell. Whereas the long shot type, you have a lot of range in front of the gun. So you do more damage, but you only have 3 shots.
Okay.
And the spread shot is 2 shots, and it does an arc in the normal shot range. And but it does a lot more damage. But the more damage your shots do, the more your sharpness will be. And my sharpness isn't taken away by spread type either. Trying to just evade. And
slip past them.
And gun those wings. Because that's the only way I'm going to properly reach them. Plus the wings have... You're pretty much going to bounce off of the wings unless you've got fencing. So, that's another reason why the gun lance's gunning abilities are pretty good to take out the wings with. And again, I'm still at the point of the game where gunning feels proper damage. But don't worry, that'll end pretty quick.
We're coming up on the point where your weapon choice is completely worthless, folks.
Yes, but I still like the concept of the gun lance. The gun lance is still awesome in the concept. It just, wish this game had scaled gun lances a little bit better. But hey, it'll be great for that one Fatalis fight, won't it? where the monster has so much armor that your physical hits are gonna do even scratch him.
Yeah, but don't you like need to be online for Fatalis?
Yes, I do. But I'm doing the multiplayer missions too.
Oh yeah, you actually have a PS3 and can do that.
Yep. I make sure to take good care of my PS3. Oh, there the wings broke. Unless we're talking about the PS3 that my sister and her boyfriend borrowed. Well, it's really a combination of them and my dad. At the point, my dad didn't have a Blu-ray player, so when I wasn't using the PS3, he would have the movie sitting in the home entertainment setup, and we had guests out. My sister and her boyfriend from the U.S. and then they'd borrow it. They'd watch the Blu-ray movies with my dad and so forth. And apparently the roof was leaking.
Oh
There was a leak in the roof. It's not because that they're being terrible people and just being careless. It was my horrible luck of their being. But I did at least have the advantage that, what is it called?
Warranty?
Yeah, warranty. There you go. Oh, this horrible language. No, actually, I'm pretty good at the English language. It's just more my autisms that make me stop awkwardly. I have to think about what I'm saying before I even say it. Oh, gotta love it. But now I'm trying to cut off the tail because I'm convinced that yes, she's got low enough health. Alternatively, I could have taken a gunning armor, but then I haven't upgraded my gunning armor with armor spheres, so I'd be taking too much damage. Alternative, I probably should have done that. But I just like the earplugs in case she rolls. Sometimes she goes into the AI breaks and she just roars like 3 times, 4 times.
And stun locks you and then does a charge and you're dead and
it's terrible.
I've noticed that that's the worst with monsters that have high rank roar. I've never seen a monster without a high rank roar do that.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Most monsters do have the high rank roar, as you say. There's not very many monsters that you can protect yourself against with a low grade earplug. And I really want to get that tail carved, but that flame breath isn't conducive to getting tail carves.
Yeah.
And this time at this point I've gotten fairly used to Lunestra again, and especially with the gun lance, so I'm doing a lot better this time around. I'm not getting completely mauled.
Just mildly.
Look at that, the size of that flame breath when she's enraged. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I'm glad I have a shield. I mean, I take a dent to my health, but at least I'm not taking the full brunt of the hit. Imagine if you didn't have a shield.
I guess you just have to roll backwards.
No, you have to run and hope that you get out of the way. And as you can see, as I mentioned before, when I hit the leg, she just staggers. But that still buys me precious time. And again, she's basically wide open at her sides. She has tons of blind spots. The only thing you have to be careful about is her explosive powder.
Yeah. This looks like a pretty easy fight, honestly.
Yeah, it's not that bad. You just, again, I'm just using gun lance, and I'm just used to fighting her with a long sword. At this point, I'm just used to fighting with the gun lance now. But Lunastra isn't hard. I think people say Teostra's harder, but honestly, I feel that he's easier, if only because he doesn't do the whole tail swipe explosion stuff. They're pretty much the same fight, just, I don't know, maybe I'm not getting something.
Aw, she died by her tail.
Yep. Now I finally get to carve that lovely tail. Huh, I didn't even get the tail, that means I can make the gun lance.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it's actually a really good gun lance too. It is, it has a ridiculous amount of fire damage to it, so if something's weak to fire, which is pretty much almost everything in this game,
It's really weird. Everything is really weak to fire, and everything also gives you tons of fire weapons.
yeah,
There's so many fire weapons in this game.
it's fire, lightning, or dragon element for the most part.
I don't know, Ice gets quite a bit of rep with the Blows family and a couple others.
Oh, with the Blows family, you can also use lightning if you aim for the tail.
The tail, just use Ice on the whole body. Doesn't matter, you don't have to aim anything, just kill them.
I don't know. Hitting the tail stuff's pretty easy to do on a Blows type monster.
I usually go for the leg, but...
Yeah, I go for the leg too. First the horns, then the tail for the extra carve, because I'm making equipment, and then the tail. And there's the dreaded fire dragon webbing. Oh, so many Lunastras I had to kill to get, like, what was it, 12 of them.
And you got them all on the last one.
Yeah. Oh well. Could be worse. Well, we still got an Elder Dragon left, and we'll see you for that fight.
Oh boy, chameleons.